Welcome, 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 everyone. This morning, I get to chat with the delightful Sharni Quinn again. She is an international speaker, best-selling author, wellness consultant, certified life coach, yoga and retreat facilitator, and multiple wellness business expert. Sharni is passionate about spreading the message of wellness to individuals, businesses, and communities around the globe. And with her 17 plus years of experience in the wellness and travel industry, she's dedicated to sharing the transformative power of wellness through three distinct categories. Number one, my favorite, women's wellness. Number two, a lot of people's favorite, corporate wellness. And number three, I think this is also one of my favorites, wellness travel, or at least travel is. So welcome, Sharni. I am so excited to be chatting to you because you have created an online course. Let me know, or let all of us know, what that is all about.
Well, first of all, thank you, Nina, so much for having me on your show once again. I always love having a good chat with you. And I feel like we could sit here with a cup of tea and talk about so many different things, but I'll try and keep it short so that we just focus on one thing today. And so, yeah, what we're chatting about today is really my online course called Retreat Success, which is an online platform to support, first of all, facilitators and individuals who want to know the ins and outs on how to run a successful retreat. And not only one that's successful, but one that is scalable and sustainable as well. And then it's also for tour operators or businesses that might have a venue or have a location that is looking to expand their business offerings and bringing in more wellness tourism, wellness travel, and don't know how to where to find facilitators, how to actually do that for themselves. So it's a combination of the two and being able to support everybody in this process so that we can just create more retreats in the world and just have more people being able to enjoy what a retreat actually does for us, which is just really, yeah, I mean, we know what it's like when we leave a retreat once we've facilitated it ourselves, or if you're participating, it really does transform a whole lot of lives.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, retreats are fantastic and they are not easy to put together and navigate. And so, I think that's why, having a course and a little bit of a training can be so, so helpful. So why would someone want to maybe invest in doing this course with you? What are the benefits of this?
Well, I remember my first retreat that I ran was in 2013, and I didn't know anything about running retreats, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I have a call and a passion, and have a whole lot of ladies who wanted to go to Bali, so decided, okay, I'm gonna do a retreat. And I look back now, and I'm actually quite horrified at a few things that I did, where I think I can't believe I made that choice, or I did that as a business. I was just like, oh my word! I remember investing, because we had to pay the full or actually deposit up front, because I was working with a tour operator and a travel agent, and that was including airfares. So I literally laid down so much money in the beginning for my first retreat, and I didn't even know if anyone was going to come and join me. So I do not advise that anybody does that, and I've certainly learned along the way how to do things in a much better way for my business and for my clients. And so this online course is really to help, yeah, support people that are
Sorry,
wanting to
I
start.
disappeared there for a moment. I think my internet cut out.
Are you back? Really is for the practitioners who are wanting to start a retreat or run a retreat, but haven't really had the experience and the ins and outs of it. And we know what it's like doing it, for ourselves for many years, is that it is so incredible. I love running retreats. It's one of my favorite things in the world, but there's so many challenges and ins and outs and things that you don't even think about that come up before you even started the retreat. So what this course is to really support individuals, first of all, and facilitators on the before, during, and after, all the support, all the logistics, all the how to price it, how to market it, how to plan it. So absolutely everything that I've learned running retreats worldwide, I've put in this course. And so it really is just sharing that wisdom and experience. So for the individuals, they're getting so much value. I mean, I've even got spreadsheets on how to price the whole thing. So much value where that might not be your zone of genius. You might be an expert in breathwork or sound healing and don't know, or don't really want to spend the time and the energy on doing the ins and outs of how to do the planning beforehand or the strategy. So, or even the marketing, so that I give all of that information in the actual course. And as I said earlier, it's also to help venues that have an incredible venue and location and want to expand their range of their business offerings to include wellness tourism. So looking at both those different angles. But I really have given absolute, like, all of my experience and answers and stories and wisdom that I've learned since 2013 running my first retreat. And it's all in there in the course, because I feel like it's so important to share this information and share this message with other people so they don't have to really experience having to go through those challenges themselves as well.
I love what you say, because, like, we get so excited about running a retreat because either we've been on a retreat and we've really loved that and we want to bring that to our students, but it's often the parts that aren't like our zone of genius. Like maybe those spreadsheets and the budgeting and the marketing isn't actually like what we're really good at. And there are key and essential aspects for running a successful retreat. Like we have to have them. So if you have like literally like I like to call like a business in a box, like, literally like step 1, step 2, and done for you. I think that is so helpful. I see there are a couple of people online. I would love to know, like, if they have ever been on a retreat with you or in any workshops, because that would be really fun to hear what like their experience is. So they're welcome to pop that in the comment. And then also, like, what does while they're doing that, like, what does this training, this online course, like, look like?
So it's a full online course. It's an evergreen course, so you can purchase it at any time, and you also get lifetime access to it. So anytime I'm doing updates, and I'm updating all the time, you get those in there as well, and you'll be notified when anything has been added on or included. And essentially, it's so easy. You just click on the button, and thank you. I've given a coupon code, so thanks for putting that up there as well, Nina. A coupon code especially for our Yoga Awakening Africa people or listeners that are listening to this interview. You'll get a 20% discount off the course as well. So the course is $111, and when I worked out 20%, it comes to 88.8, so $88.80, which I loved, because all the eights mean abundance and financial wealth. So I was like, yes, let me really support all these individuals get to that financial abundance through retreats as well. And so, you click on the link, and essentially you get taken to a paywall. You just put in your credit card details, put in the coupon code, and it's there. It's there for you to access anytime. And essentially how I've created the structure of the online course is that there's an introduction just explaining who I am and the experience that I've had and why I feel like I can support you on this journey. And then I've broken up the course into 3 different sections. So it's before, and it's everything you need to know beforehand. Like we were saying, working out the logistics, the planning, the finding accommodation, what you want to find out from them, the marketing of it, and all the beforehand, this pricing of it too. And then the next section is about during, and that during is around how to really navigate so that it's the best retreat for your clients, and some troubleshooting that might happen, what to do so that you don't burn out along the way, because that was my whole journey. And then the third section is about the after. So what can you do after to make your retreat scalable so that you're not burning out and you have support, and sustainable as well. And then I've also got bonus sections in there, which is if you want to run a retreat in Bali, I've got all the contacts there, and I'm going to add in a section for running retreats in Cape Town as well, and a whole lot of retreat locations that you can consider if you want to do retreats here. So essentially it's those different sections. And the 3 tips I'd love to just give to people here listening to the call is, first of all, you want to make sure that you're not doing this on your own, because that's where I burnt out.
Yes.
Everything on my own. And I look back now, I was a photographer, I was the logistics person, I was phoning the taxis, I was teaching the yoga classes, I was life coach, and when somebody's dog died, I was holding space for them, and I was like, that was crazy. So don't do it on your own. Listen to the experts and the people that have been there before, because you can learn from their wisdom and their challenges and their opportunities as well. And thirdly, enjoy the process, be there in the moment, but also enjoy this whole experience, because it goes by so quickly. But those moments are moments that people remember forever. I've got some clients who have been on these retreats and are still best friends, and that was years ago. And I've got others that still contact me and say, that visualization that you did around the pool when we were on our magic yoga mat, and I've achieved all these goals, and that was back in 2015, and she's telling me how it changed her life. And so all these magical moments are happening all the time, and you can get really caught up in the doing of and the planning of the retreat. So when you're in it, just remember to be in it and be present as well. So yeah, those are my 3 main tips. But essentially the course is sharing so many stories and anecdotes and just experience that I've had, and that's how I've structured it all, so that it makes sense and it's really easy to navigate, and you can use it on your phone or your computer. So yeah, super easy. I've done this course in person as well. I did it as a training at the Yoga Barn in Bali, and I remember actually one of my clients came to me afterwards and she said her first retreat, so she did the in-person training, she did her first retreat, she got 46 people on it, and the next year it was sold out within 2.5 hours. So that was just incredible to hear her success story. And she said she learned so much from the 1-day training that she had done with me. So yeah, I just hope that, the wisdom that I've received and the challenges and everything that happened can help support other people, along the way.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. So inspiring. And I just see that there's a comment come through from Alistair, because I know like you definitely have a lot on like women's wellness and things like that. So my question is, okay, he's been saying like never been to a retreat with Sharni. Like, are your retreats, when you host them, are they only for women or is it for both?
So in the past, I was only doing women's wellness retreats, and I had so many men saying, "Can't we come along?" And I was like, "No, it's for women only. They need this. They never get time to themselves." And then more recently, I've opened it up to men too, because I feel like guys also want to be able to focus on their personal development and healing and burnout prevention and everything as well. So there's a lot of combination of the two, and especially when there's like a corporate wellness retreat, that's incredible, because then you've got teams that are working together. But Alistair, yes, don't worry, there are opportunities for you to come and join us on a retreat too.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Awesome, Sharni. Thank you so much for being here, for like showing up, and all your details are in the descriptions below. So if anyone wants to connect, they can do that. And we'll definitely be having another chat sometime soon, chatting more about like wellness expansion in Cape Town and what that looks like. So thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for your time, Nina, and to everyone else, thanks for being here and listening. And yeah, I look forward to chatting to you again soon.
Thanks so much. There we go.